We are in the school hall of the world's most famous school, Eton College. Such a sea of black tailcoats, hundreds and hundreds of them. And in amongst this swirling blur of boys in black, there is one delicious dot of red. You can pick her out quite easily from the balcony, as all else is either black or white. But Lily, sitting right in the middle of the hall, has decided to wear red today, because she can. Because she's the only girl in the school, and because she's fed up with wearing muted blues and blacks and greys in the vain hope that it'll help her blend in with her schoolmates. Over half-term, she had an epiphany. She's never going to blend in. And that's because she's a girl. The only girl amongst 1,300 boys. Her father had hoped that bringing Lily to Eton would be no more cause for comment than, say, a beak taking his dog to class. Unusual, yes, but the boys would get used to it soon enough. But the boys can't get used to it, and the boys will never get used to it. And though Lily's father might have fondly imagined these Eton boys would eventually get used to it, they haven't. She becomes ever more alluring. And now that, for the first time, she has decided to wear a red dress, the boys can't help but sit up and nudge and stare and whisper and dream. Aside from Lily, there is not a single girl within 2 miles of Eton, so there's a lot of weight bearing down on this doughty girl's shoulders. For the past 6 weeks, since she started at Eton, it's felt like she's been a weird zoo animal. Not necessarily cooped up in a cage, but nevertheless relentlessly gawped at. Wherever she goes in Eton, she is watched. She is watched. She is admired. She is commented upon. Initially, for a while, she scuttled along Eton's streets with her head down, not making eye contact, new leather briefcase braced like a shield. Nothing to look at here. But that, of course, is a complete impossibility. She's the only girl in the school, not an Etonian, but an Etonienne. And whatever she does, whatever she says, and certainly whatever she wears, will be analysed and dissected in the most minute detail. A few days ago, Lily had a conversation with Miranda, the dame at Farrar House, and this conversation had fluttered and sputtered in her mind, and today has finally taken wing. "You're the only girl in the school," Miranda said. "You should own that. If you're comfortable in blues and blacks, that's fine. But if you want to wear something a little more edgy, then go for it." That same afternoon, they'd gone shopping in Windsor. The result? The red dress. And now, well, here she was, head high, golden hair for once loose about her shoulders, and those damn boys could slobber and nudge all they liked. She didn't give a damn. She looked down, not out of shyness, but to admire her shoes. Along with her red dress, she'd bought new shoes, and she'd certainly never bought a pair of shoes like these before. Converse high tops, black with white laces. She rolled her heel to admire the logo. She dithered in the shop, but Miranda had insisted, and Miranda had been right. With the red dress, they were terrific. Lily laughed as she looked round the hall, wondering if she'd be able to see him. The reaction, when she looked round, was instantaneous. Everyone who'd been looking at her suddenly averted their gaze, and that made her smile too. What a great day. What a great day to be alive. She was wearing her new dress, her new shoes, and that afternoon, after a full week apart, she would be seeing him. Then to do that which had to be done.